we saw the first look at some of these top picks tonight. But let's focus on the Pistons though, because I'm still very impressed. Jalen Duran, looking good. Ivy, man, I'm telling y'all, this is very perspective. Let's go ahead and look at the what they got going on. Look at their stats from last year, and we'll predict what they'll be this year. So you already got a star in Kay Cunningham, and now you're gonna pair him with uh, Jaden Ivey, who's a scoring machine, Sadiq Bey, who he's improved his shooting, and he's improving in all ways to just really balance his game. They also have Marvin Bagley and Isaiah Stewart. He's an underrated player in my opinion. Like, I really like what he brings to the game too. Especially on defense. If he can improve his offense, hey, that's it. This team can definitely stretch the floor already based on how it's constructed. I forgot to look at some of his reserves as well. Killian Hayes, underrated defender. Very good defender. I think he has potential to be a really valuable piece coming off the bench. You also have Alec Burks, who's also very experienced, and they also got Bogdanovich. I forgot they had Bogdanovich. Okay. Okay. They got Corey Joseph. Okay. See, Rob Pelinka, this is how you put a team together, man. You got a good mix of veterans. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you put a team together, man. Like, and this is the Pistons.
Yeah. The Pistons are better than the Lakers already.
I mean, at least roster. I love this roster compared to. I mean, man.
Looking at their roster compared, if we're gonna compare to the Lakers, the way they're not superstars in any right to compare to those.
I mean, no, I'm not saying no one's like AD level, but I'm just saying, like, I like this roster.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like the
fit.
Yes, the fit of the team, the players that they have, the system is clear. It works. But compared to the Lakers, they have nothing that fits, that works, that matches up well with each other. They just kind of clunky, just kind of thrown in there. So, yeah, I too like the Pistons. I don't think they make playoffs this year, and it's just because of youth. But youth is a good thing. They'll be good down the line. Cade Cunningham had a solid first season. I think that he lived up to my expectations for his draft pick. Being top draft pick. I think he'll build on that. Jaden Ivey is another guy who has gained a lot of respect around the league already. I think he's gonna develop his game more and be a monster. Sadiq Bey is someone I think is kind of underrated. He had a huge game last year. But actually,
I remember. You're right.
He had a 50 ball, and I was like, okay, he was hitting turnaround jumpers. Like his all-around game is pretty nice. I think he's really going to be a talented player in the league, a talented scorer who can do a little bit of everything. Jalen Duran, obviously, monster at Memphis. Translated that into the league. He's going to be a tenacious big man. Isaiah Stewart, also bringing that toughness, that Detroit mentality. So I like the Pistons, honestly. I just don't think they'll be, they won't be competitive just yet, but they're going to be a team that I think is down the line. If they keep this kind of balance, this kind of like core group of young players together, they could develop into something. I feel like maybe this is out of pocket, but they remind me of how like those old school Pistons with like Chauncey and Rasheed, Ben Wallace, like Tayshawn, they remind me of that in some way, like a little bit. Like they all are talented in their own right, have their own ways of how they can score the ball and kind of toughness to them. It's Detroit. I like it, so
Oh yeah,
I'm messing with them.
definitely. I Yeah, I'm very excited for the prospect of this team. Like, just because you're rebuilding doesn't mean your team can't be exciting to watch still.
Oh yeah,
And this team definitely will
that's
be.
Charlotte to me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so, but again, we both agree that they're going to be down. I mean, another lottery pick potentially for next year. But hey, got some good talent on the way. I honestly believe that everyone's going to tank for Wembayama. Like, this is another one of those teams that's going to try, especially when you have draft picks. So.